Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Chioma. So in today's video I want to discuss this latest story about Suleman. I've been getting emails, messages, and people tagging me on Instagram everywhere. Oh, Chioma, another saga, Suleman, come and see it, come and see it, come and see it. I decided to make a video about it. And actually this video I'm hoping, well, there's no point in saying I'm hoping, because I wanted to say I'm hoping that Suleman gets to watch it, but I know he watches my video. Suleman, I know you watch my videos. That's not a problem. My message is for everybody, so that's why this is not a private video, it's a public video, and yeah, my message is for everybody. I really think you should sit down and watch this video. Okay, I think it will be a blessing to you. This is no matter of arrogance or pride or whatever, or who is she? She's too young to talk to me. No, it's not like that. It's the kind of video, let me tell you, you just find somewhere quiet, your room, wherever. Drive your car to the middle of nowhere, sit quietly in your car and watch it and listen, okay? And don't feel too big to listen to me. Don't feel too big, because there's that thing sometimes. If somebody may be like, who is she? You're too small. This is no matter of, oh, you're too small or whatever to talk to me. I believe that this message will be a blessing to you as well, okay? And in this life, let me tell you, in this life, you don't take advice because of the level of the person in society or stuff. No, it doesn't work. Even at my age, I listen to my own children that I conceived and gave birth to. I listen to them, because sometimes they may say something like, wow, I never thought about it like that. Nobody's a pass. Nobody can claim to be the most intelligent, okay? Nobody can know it all. Sometimes you can learn from other people. I believe that you can learn from this video. So I saw that video. For those of you that haven't seen it, she posted it on her Instagram. I can put a link to her Instagram. A lot of you can go watch it, or just search on YouTube. What's her name? Ifemeludike. That's her name. But when I saw her name, Ifemeludike, that's an Igbo name, and that name, when I saw that name, her name says Ifemeludike. Something happened to the mighty. No matter how mighty or whatever Suleman is in the eyes of some people, in his own eyes, Ifemeludike right now. So basically, this girl came out and said, for those that may not have seen the video, she came out and said that 2016 she was in college. In Nigeria we say university. She was in university, and while she was in university, from what she explained, is like she has this other friend or whatever acquaintance that used to organize for her to sleep with men, and then she get paid. And she said on this particular occasion, she said a particular guy came and she slept with him, but she was saying to herself, I think I know this face from somewhere, stuff like that. And then I think she said she got arranged with her, I think second time. I think she said she slept with him 2 times, and I think she said he paid her like 500,000 naira. She said she didn't know who he was until I think she saw a program of his or something like that on Facebook, and she was like, oh, that's that man that I did the service to, or did the service for, or whatever. And then she came out and said she has turned her life around. She decided to come out and speak about it, and just to say it, and she wanted to be free from that. And no, there's something else she said that I didn't want to talk about. She said Suleman always have this drama or this saga or whatever always going on, and that she said something like there was a way she addressed it, and I felt in that video that it seems that the reason she decided to, it seems like, because from some of the things she said, it seems like the reason she decided to actually just come out and speak up about this is because of a lot of the dramas or sagas that Suleman has been involved in. There was a way she phrased it, so possibly it's like she felt like there was just so much going on, and it seems as if it's all these dramas, and that the last one was the Israel Balogun one, that made her to want to come and speak up from what she said in that video. And something then came to my mind. You see, this is why I said Suleman should listen to this. You have to learn that you can't fight the whole world. You can't. One person cannot fight the whole world, no matter how much money you think you have. There's one drama or the other. You and this person is having the drama, and then they come and apologize, and then you come out and you on the pulpit or stage or whatever you want to call it. You come out, another person come, you have a drama, you go on your stage on your pulpit, you start speaking about it. Another person come, you go your pulpit again. Now you go tired. At the end of the day, you are the one that is making your name always on the media, social media, with so much drama. You may think you can face it all. You can't. Okay? You can't, because I believe, from what that girl said, is the Israel Balogun drama that triggered her to come out and speak. And when you put yourself in the forefront like this all the time, like, there are people that will get triggered to want to add to your drama, that will want to speak up. And let me tell you, you may have supporters. In this life, you always have supporters. But as much as you have supporters, you're going to have people that will not support you. So as much as your supporters are finding ways to support you, there are people that will not support you, that will find ways to, in their minds, ways to deal with you. Okay? Now, there is no other pastor in Nigeria that has as many dramas as Suleman has at the moment. There's just so much coming up. You have to sit back and ask yourself, what is it about me? Are there ways I can actually work on this? Only you cannot face the world. I can tell you this. Let me tell you, there is this saying that I think, that's why I say you should listen. There is so much truth I'm about to tell you that I think will help you. Okay? You can pretend that all these things don't bother you. It's a lie. You'll be a human being. I wonder how he sleeps at night. He cannot pretend it's not affecting him. He can't. Coming back to the area of realizing that only you cannot fight the whole world. Only you. You know, there's this saying that if one person cook for a whole village, they go chop her finish. You know, go even reach. You hear me? The village go chop her. You know, go reach their mouth. But if the whole village decide to cook for you, if the whole village decide to, you know, go fit chop her. That is what is going on right now. Because when you come out and you're doing all these things, you are the one that is attracting more people, attracting more drama, more saga, more whatever to your life. You have to ask yourself, all the other Nigerian pastors that people talk about, you will go and address it. The person that they spoke about will not address it. You, Suleman, will address it. There is a reason why they are keeping quiet. There is a reason why they are keeping quiet. You have to learn too, to sit back sometimes. Only you one. You cannot reply everybody. Come to the story of this girl. I'm going to be honest. You guys know that I made videos address Suleman. A lot of things he does I do not like. The way he's aggressive, the way he stays. I have made videos address all of those things. Now, to start with, I'm not going to say because of I dislike the things Suleman does that I'm not going to speak the truth how I see it. Coming to this girl's story, I watched that video. The fact that this girl couldn't look at the camera was throwing me off. I'm going to be honest with you guys, because I'm saying to myself, why can't she just look at the camera and speak? Throughout the whole thing, she was kind of like this. It makes, I'm being honest, guys, listen to me. It makes it not that convincing to me. To me, I'm not an expert, I'm not a psychologist, but the lack of eye contact. Now, because if you watch her video, and then you watch Otobo's video where she narrated, oh, the Suleman did this, you can see Otobo looking at the camera. Otobo was spitting out dates and time and location and like fire. I'm just saying that personally, I'm listening to her. I'm not, honestly, listen, I was like, I don't know. But on the other hand, I said to myself, you know, she was saying it maybe because there are times, like me, there are some times when I make videos, I may look away because maybe I'm trying to gather my thought or I got a bit distracted or something. But most of the time, I feel like I look at the camera and I speak. But at the same time, I said to myself, could it be she's not looking at the camera because maybe she's ashamed of what happened? Maybe because she knows she's kind of exposing herself in the process, and that's why she's not confidently looking at the camera. These are possibilities. There may be a lot of reasons why she didn't look at the camera when she was speaking. A lot of people say, oh, she must be lying, Some people believe she's telling the truth and all of that. Am I going to come here and say this girl is telling the truth? I can't say that. I wasn't there. Am I going to say she's lying? I can't say that neither. I wasn't there. Personally, do I believe that Suleman is capable of what she said? Of course I believe he's capable of it because of his personality. Let me tell you, if somebody comes out and say Suleman deleted somebody, am I going to believe Suleman is capable? I'm being honest with you guys. I believe that Suleman is capable because of his gra-gra. Because this is one thing about your personality that the world is watching. We saw the audio where he said it. He's the one that said it. You know, that he's a dangerous person. He said it. So, Suleman has enough finance, enough ego, enough pride, enough gra-gra, enough anger, a lot of these things for a lot of the things he gets accused of. Because you see, there are a lot of things in this life that you actually need finance to be able to do. Ego, pride, and, over-exaggerated self-worth. How do I say? Overinflated, overinflated impression of yourself. How's the English now? Is it overinflated? Like when you begin to feel so big. I really that's why I say, I want him to listen to this. There are people that actually go for counseling to manage their manage anger. You know why they do it? It's because, what's it called? Because they want to work on themselves, because they want a better life. But you need to also work on your ego. Be humble enough to say, I actually have a problem. Let me find a solution to my problems. Coming back to the idea of he has enough of all these things that can get him into all of that. You see, a lot of, they say celebrities, whatever, that a lot of the celebrity girls, that they sleep with rich politicians or pastors or whatever, and they make big money. This is how some of them buy expensive houses and expensive cars and stuff like that. But when you hear that, what does that tell you? A lot of these people are rich people that are able to afford these girls. So the finance is why a lot of them are able to afford to get into this. When you look at the Bible, where Jesus said that it is easier for the eye of a needle to go, it is easier for the head of a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to make the kingdom of God. Because there is so much money can do to people. Do you know, if you look at Proverbs, I think Proverbs 30, verse 8 and 9. Give me neither poverty nor riches, but give me only my daily bread. Otherwise, I may have too much and disown you, and say, who is the Lord? Or I may become poor and steal, and so dishonor the name of the Lord. So he's talking about what money can do when you have too much money. This is why the Bible talks about contentment. When Paul said it, he said, I have learned the secret of being content. You know why he called it a secret? Because a lot of people have not grasped it. It's the truth a lot of people have not grabbed the hold of. The secret of being content. A lot of people are so rich, but they want more money, more money. In my language, they say, for earthly wealth does not satisfy. If earthly wealth satisfies, people like Dangote cannot keep collecting all the contract. Like, Dangote can never be poor in his life. He's still having all this big contract, whatever. Contentment is a secret that a lot of people need to find out the truth about that secret of being content and say, I actually have everything I need. I have enough money in my account. I'm never going to be poor in my life. I have enough investments. I have food on my table. I have a roof over my head. No, people never. That is one thing that the devil does to a lot of people. Greed. You never satisfy. You keep going. At the end of the day, what is life? So coming back to, asking God for what you need. I talked about Philippians 4:19. People will say, the Lord will supply all my need. People forget the difference between a need and a want. What do you need? A lot of the things people are looking to have is not what they need, is what they want. A lot of people want to have so much so they can come on Instagram and oppress other people. They have food, they have shelter, they have the basic things. No, but they want to become the next, what's that new guy's name now? Cubana. And then you don't wonder, if you become Cubana, Guinea MSZ, it's good to have money. I'm never saying it's not good, but the extra people are dragging for. And when they say the Lord will supply all my need, when their mind goes is according to his riches in glory, and they see it as I must be a billionaire. We don't all have to be billionaires. What is the function of being a billionaire if you really think about it? I made a video which I said, do you know one of the things a billionaire will leave behind when they die? Their billions. Because no matter how much they spend, they will never spend all those billions. Some people spend their lifetime acquiring wealth that they cannot even spend. Some billionaires cannot even spend 1% of the wealth they have. So they spend their life chasing all this wealth that they will never spend in their lifetime. Somebody else, somewhere else, that has, all they have is that 1%, and they have comfortable life, sleep, wake up, enjoy their life peacefully. They are not chasing after wealth like there's no tomorrow. That's why Paul called it secret of being content. Not everybody have that. A lot of people should be praying for it. My video is messy, but truly listen to me, you get my point. Now, when I talk about Suleman has enough wealth, ego, this, that, to do a lot of these things. This is why people have to be careful. You see where I read about Proverbs 30, verse 8 and 9, where he said, God, don't let me have so much that I will forget you. But at the same time, don't allow me to be so poor where I would steal. So too much wealth is a problem. Too much poverty is a problem. Pray to God to bring you at that, what's that word now? Happy medium. And use contentment to enjoy that happy medium. Are you listening? Because there's so much money can do to people. Just like the Bible says that it's easier for the head of a camel to go into the eye of a needle than for a rich man to make the kingdom of God. Yet, some GOs are chasing money like there is no tomorrow. They forget what it can do to them. You see, sin. Nobody has monopoly of sin. Now the grace of God and, contentment and, fear of God, self-respect, self-worth. Now all those things, they help some of us. But there are some temptations that a lot of us are not falling into because we don't have the money. We don't have the, what's the word I'm looking for? We don't have the, some of us don't have enough ego, enough pride, enough finance, enough of a lot of things to help us fall into some kind of temptations. That's the truth I'm telling you. There are some men that they are faithful husbands because they don't have money. Oh God, help me. I'm not saying this to be funny, but I'm being honest. You see, a poor man sometimes, even if he eye one girl, he knows I can't afford that. So that is a blessing. In a way, that temptation will not be there because financially, you are not financially capable for that temptation. Oh my God. No, this is the truth. This is why, it may sound funny, but at the same time, it is then a blessing. That's why too much money can be a problem. Because when I say a pastor is dating all these big actresses or politicians, it's because they have so much money that facilitates those temptations. I'm telling you the truth. Enough money. There are some men that would like to toast girls, but they don't have confidence. You understand? So they don't have the confidence. They can't even talk to a girl with mouth. But if you have enough extra high level of confidence, you will see some men that will walk somewhere and be like, oh girl, come here, how you doing? Because they have that confidence. May you pray that God, I don't want confidence that will put me in sin. Are you listening? Coming back to why Suleman should work on himself. Honestly, I'm even surprised that at this point he has not even said anything. Normally by now, he would have been on his pulpit from here, bouncing from here and talking. He has not even replied at all since that girl came out. I know there were posts going around on Facebook, him and his wife holding hands and dancing. Let me tell you, no matter how much they pretend, I am a woman. Okay, I am a woman. There is no way it will not be affecting his wife. We women, we are very jealous by nature. Nobody wants to imagine her husband with another woman. There is no way as a wife she will not sit and be saying, is it true? Is it not true? It can mess a woman's head. It can. To imagine that, only my husband today, this woman come tomorrow. No matter what, he's not the only pastor in Nigeria. Why today this woman will say this, today they will say this one, tomorrow they will say the other one. She is a woman. Coming out to, pretend that all is well and good. That is normal, whatever. African women have been built that way, that say, show the other women I don't care, even if it's whatever. And at the end, another thing is, you see that mommy GO position. Women don't play with it. They can come out and dance and be celebrating as if it's a lie. She is a woman. There is no way to not be affecting her as a woman. She may not show it publicly, but in her bed, in her room, when she goes, she's going to sit down and she's going to be, it's going to be affecting her. Even since this has been going on, there's been so many comments and stuff, people saying he's not the only one. Only that a lot of women don't want to come out and speak about it. Somebody actually sent me a comment somebody left. My neighbor is mowing their lawn. I'm going to try, I'm going to keep talking. I think my voice is loud enough. Somebody screenshot a comment and sent it to me. It says, I can't say she is lying because I know someone that has similar experience with him. She even showed me proof. You see, at the end of the day, I always said that if there's a story out there, have you heard this drama? It's important to always sit back and ask yourself, you can come and listen to a story of a saga. What do you walk away with? What do you go back and say, okay, this is what I've learned from these other people's stories? I've always said that we can never have enough life experiences to learn from our experiences. Sometimes you learn from other people's experiences. So you watching this, I just hope if there's nothing you take out of this video, is to take this out of this video. Sit back and look at your life. Remember, Proverbs 30, verse 8 to 9. And apply it to your life. Like I said, there are some temptations in this life you do not have because of where you are in life. Your life is at the position where you don't have the excesses that helps to, pull you into different kind of temptations. Be grateful for that. Learn contentment. Proverbs 30 that I just read, 8 and 9, where he says, God, don't give me too much that I may forget you. That I may, basically, God, don't give me too much that will lead me into sin. And don't give me too little that will also lead me into sin. Pray for that happy medium in your life. I think that's the message that all this saga of Suleman, I think that's the message I want everybody to take from this. Your life to be at that happy medium where you are well balanced in your relationship with God. I had to take a break because the Lomua sound was really, disturbing. I just couldn't. Anyways, that's how I feel about Shish. And as always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.